Hello? Welcome back. I've lost my video again. We're in round 3. Round 2. I'm sorry. Round 2. We are on the draw, and this hand is not keepable.
No.
This hand is, ironically, very keepable.
Yeah, it's got 4 creatures in it.
We are bottoming that swamp, though. I think we run out the E-Wilds immediately.
Yeah. No question.
And now we have a turn 2 off the Seeker Squire. Like, this hand's great. It's perfect.
Told you.
Nothing bad about it at all. I think... So it doesn't actually matter what we get. Because we have 2 of each, and...
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and just get the plains. Alright, that's slightly worse. Swamp. Squire. Top the Luminous Bonds.
Mm-hmm. Because we're going to shuffle next turn anyway.
Like, normally I would not keep 5 lands, 1 creature, but when that creature draws me 3 other creatures, that's pretty good.
All Legion Conquistador.
Do we attack first? Because there's a very... What?
He either loses his dude, or he skullduggeries and we lose our dude. Or he does something else like Reaver Ambush.
Yeah, but are we cool with our Seeker Squire just trading for a combat trick? I don't think we are.
I mean, we're going to be dropping a Conquistador anyway.
Yeah, let's go for it. If he does a combat trick, I'm not really opposed. Okay, he did end up just taking it. We will find 1 more Conquistador. Do we do 1 or do we do both?
Un Conquistador.
Un?
Un.
Okay. There's an argument to be made for just grabbing both of them to thin the deck more, but... Neat. So we Luminous Bonds, the Sanguine Glorifier, and then attack with our Seeker Squire?
Yep.
And this is where he does something real scary, like plays out. Okay, that's not actually that bad.
Still
I mean, it's not good for us, but it's not, like, awful. Damn. I don't think we attack.
I mean, we could drop a Plains, Luminous Bonds this guy, and beat him for 4.
That doesn't seem good.
No.
And we're currently in the attack step, so we can't play Luminous Bonds. Main 1.
No, he didn't tell me that.
Yeah, the game lagged a little bit when I clicked OK, and it put us straight into attack.
Dang it.
So I think we just drop Conquistador Pass. We will not search, and we'll play out another land. So do we just hope for, like... Oh, that's terrifying. That is actually scary. What's he getting? Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. It's not good. You got a Legion Lieutenant.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Alright, so we drew a Moment of Triumph. So I think we Legion Conquistador pass, and then we'll have reasonable blocks when he does something goofy. Or we can get frisky and swing in, and then we'll have good blocks against it. Or we'll have a combat trick against him.
That's kind of my thought.
Do we go ahead and Luminous Bot into Dusk Legion Zealot?
Or the Forerunner.
Well, I want him to block with the Forerunner, because I want to kill it.
That's true. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, he's just taking it all. Like a man.
We got a champ on our hands here.
Yep. So this is a... We don't have a naturalize effect, we just have enchantment, right?
That sounds right.
So we don't have anything that destroys artifacts, you don't think?
I don't think so.
Alright, so I think we swing in again. What happens if we swing in and he doesn't block? On our... We can assume he plays 2 vampires. So we'll take 6, 11, 14, which isn't actually lethal because we have Moment of Craving.
Yeah. Unless he has another Legion Lieutenant.
I still think we pass here and just play out another Legion Conquistador.
Yes.
But we can safely assume he's going to play between 2 and 3 vampires this turn. There's a Conquistador.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope he just runs out the other Conquistador.
Oh, yeah.
Not to use. But when everything he plays is at minimum of 4-4, or at minimum of 3-3, I suppose. Our opponent's pretty scary, dude.
Oh, yeah, there's just no argument there. Huh.
Alright, so hear me out. Triple block, and then Moment of Triumph, the first one. No, we still lose 2 that way. Do we just take 6 here? Do we chump off a Legion Conquistador? We would probably want to trade off a Seeker Squire in case we draw our Legion Lieutenant.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Alright,
I
so...
don't really like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't think we can just take 6 here. That doesn't seem good. So he does have the second Legion Conquistador. It was just in his hand. It's really weird they didn't play it pre-combat, though, to get an extra pump out of a creature. Alright, Queen's Commission's pretty okay here.
Yeah, that's a card.
I mean, that gives us like 3 turns of chump blocks, and a way to turn it around if he makes like an all-out attack, and we can kind of blow him out with a moment of craving or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we're really hoping to just draw like a lurking chupacabra, or not, a ravenous chupacabra or something, snipe that Legion's lieutenant. That makes his entire board a lot less terrifying. Alright. So that is 4, 9, 13, 17. That's 20 damage. So what would you think about, like, trading off both the vampires' tokens to the Legion, or like the Inspiring Cleric and the Legion Conquistador, and then trying to snipe his Legion Lieutenant with a Legion Conquistador?
I'm okay with that.
I mean, he has all of his mana up. He has some form of removal spell, I'm sure. But I don't think we can not do this. Alright, let's try it. Yep, he had the moment of triumph.
Dang.
He had a second moment of triumph also. And
Oh,
a Bishop
now we
of the
know.
Bloodstained. Which kills us.
Yeah, that's scary.
This guy's vampire deck is a lot better than our vampire deck. Alright, so you 100% want the Cleansing Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Do we want to go ahead and put in the Queen's Agent just to have a big lifelink blocker?
That could work. What do we take out for it?
Probably something like the Blight Keeper and the Grasping Scoundrel.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we don't really need that many one drops.
Whew. Alright, so we're going to play first. This hand's awful.
Yeah. Feed his face in with a different hand.
This hand's okay, question mark?
It's functional, but it's not ideal.
I think it's good enough to keep. We do not want a land on top, though.
No.
That makes it significantly better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's just gonna like immediately moment of craving it. Nope, Desolation Zealot. So we attack, obviously, because that's just 2 damage.
Might as well.
And then we play Queen's Commission. Alright, not scared of a Famished Paladin.
No.
Do we just go ahead and Arterial Flow him? I mean, this isn't like the most optimal time to do it. You still have 6 cards in hand, but I don't want to just pass the turn not doing anything.
We might as well arterial flow.
Or do we, like, just represent so many combat tricks?
I think we arterial flow. Make him represent less or combat tricks.
Alright, well, he lost his Bishop of the Bloodstained. So that's good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
We just let that through, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no way he doesn't have, like, a moment of triumph or something. Because otherwise, that's a really weird attack. Okay. Do we represent tricks, or do we just play out the land?
Well, how many 5-drops do we have?
None.
Exactly.
But we do have Golden Guardian, which uses mana.
That's true, but we can't play him and use it. He's a 4-drop and it's a 2-mana activation.
Yeah, so it needs 6. So we could theoretically need up to 6 mana in a turn.
That's true, but if we don't draw the mana anyway, then what's the point?
So do you think we play out the land, or do you think we just pass?
I think we just... I mean, I quite enjoy the idea of attacking with the 2 vampires just to mess with them.
I
that's
don't...
probably not a good play.
Yeah, I don't think losing trading a vampire for a Death Legion Lieutenant is a good plan right now.
Well, he wouldn't trade it. He would just eat it with Famished Paladin.
Well, he would eat Famished Paladin and let one... It probably wouldn't even do that. I'm not happy with trading 2 damage for a vampire. I was thinking he could, if he blocked both, then he would lose Death Legion Zealot and we would lose a vampire token. But he would probably just let one through and eat the other one.
Yeah, so I don't think we attack. I think we just play the planes and pass.
Paladin of Atonement. That's a scary card right now.
Yeah.
Hey! Conquistador! Yes, please. I think we just grab all of them.
Mm-hmm. We need to get like a theme song or something that runs in the background.
Didn't we talk about doing that? And we were going to have Jake make it for us?
Yeah, but we never actually got around to it.
So he's... Oh, that's interesting. He must already have the Legion Lieutenant in his hand, because otherwise that's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
So do we just land, play out 2 Legion Conquistadors?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know what? That does make a little bit of sense, actually. Because he can play Death Legion Zealot, which causes him to lose life, so then his Paladin of Atonement gets bigger.
That's true.
So this isn't completely weird. Oh, good.
Just a little bit.
So he is not planning on attacking at all because he used the Forerunner Legion of him on himself. Now that's earlier with I said, oh, that does make a little bit of sense. That's not saying he doesn't have the... There it is. It's about to say, that doesn't say he doesn't have the Legion's Lieutenant.
Yeah.
It's just saying that there is a reason he may not have done the Legion's Lieutenant. I think we go ahead and chump with one of our vampire tokens. I'm not really in the market of taking 6 right now.
Or we could block it with... So it's a 6/6. Yeah,
yes.
That is, you're right. That's scary. I mean, we could just block it with 2 vampire tokens and a Forerunner.
You mean a Legion?
Whatever that dude is, they all...
Well, if we're gonna block with the Legion Conquistador, we might as well double block with 2 Legion Conquistadors and just kill it off.
Yeah, that's true. That's an option.
Is it better to... So if we do Vampire, Legion, Conquistador, we probably lose 1 Vampire token, 1 Conquistador, keep our other Vampire. If we do 2 Legion Conquistadors, we just lose both.
I think that's probably simplest.
I actually might think that keeping the extra Legion Conquistador around might be useful right now. His creatures are getting big. Yeah, I'm kind of... After talking a little bit, I'm kind of in for Vampire, Legion Conquistador.
Wow, I actually gave a correct suggestion for once.
Well, we probably keep a life-leaking vampire around. Oh, nope, he's killing off both our life-leaking vampires. That's interesting. That makes me very happy, actually, to do that instead. Because now we just have an army of 3/3s. We do not play out this Plains, because we have no reason to.
Nah.
I mean, I'm not super happy about losing both our tokens to it, but, like, just losing both of our tokens and gaining 4 life and killing off his big scary, like that, all together ends up being fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's probably going to make Paladin of Atonement huge, I would imagine.
Probably.
Okay. Well, this is where holding lands gets weird.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it.
I think we keep holding. I can't think of a lot of scenarios where we'd want 7 lands in a turn off of top decking. Or, I should say, I can't think of a lot of scenarios where we'd want 8 lands in a turn off of top decking. Because no matter what, we're able to play out one of the lands in our hand. So, even though we only have 6 on the field, we have, quote-unquote, 7 mana.
Yeah.
And I can't think of any combination of cards that would make me want to have 8 mana while top decking.
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, I take that back. If it was like Death Legion Zealot into Golden Guardian. But I like just representing things in hand better.
Yeah.
So if he swings big, I think our best bet is to do something weird, like block all 3 of the Death Legion Zealots and just getting off the board, and then taking $1 million.
I mean, we're probably taking $1 million anyways.
Alrighty. Do we just take this? We know he has 2 Moment of Triumphs because he had those last game. So we could do something like triple block the Paladin of Atonement. Because then even if he has 2 Moment of Cravings, he still only kills off 2 of our Legion Conquistadors. And I really want to start picking off his board, I'll be honest.
I'm all for killing his thing.
Okay. Well, if we kill his thing, we have to double block. But if we double block, we might as well triple block, because if he has combat tricks and we only double block, we get super blown. To talk through my reasoning on that.
At that point, why don't we just quadruple block?
Because I didn't think to click that before I did. I actually, while clicking OK, I was like, we might as well quadruple blocked also. Okay, so he had the Moment of Craving against our Legion Lieutenant. Hey! That's a card.
Yeah.
And we have the mana to hold it up. Woo!
Woohoo!
Alright, here's the Vanquisher's banner. Yeah. I'm gonna guess he's naming vampires.
Really?
Yeah, it was a difficult option, but I think that was probably the right call. But he also just has terrible attacks. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a Legion Conquistador in front of the Sanguine Glorifier. We're going to block the Forerunner of the Legion. I think we leave 1 Legion Conquistador back. Or do we go ahead and chump the Death Legion Zealot?
Or we set Golden Guardian to block his 4/4 Glorifier.
It's a 5/5. You play Vanquisher's Banner.
It's a 5/5. You're right. I couldn't see it back there.
Yeah. So it's Legion Conquistadors on that, so that it's going to be the one that our Golden Guardian fights, but we still don't take the 5. I don't think we trade off our Legion Conquistador. I think we have it sit around.
Yeah.
So I think we hit okay like this. And then have it fight our own Legion Conquistador. And then it will trade with his Forerunner, which means it comes back. And we end up with that. Cool. So I think here, even though I'd really like to make a Golem with Goldforge Garrison, I think we just play Paladin of the Bloodstained because it gives us an extra body.
It just chumps for slightly longer.
Yeah, but right now we care about chumping for slightly longer because our Goldforge Garrison.
That's true.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're 1 mana short. Hey, if we had played out that land earlier, it's all right. Because next turn they have lethal if we just make a Goldforge Garrison token. So we can't just do that. Plus, if we do something like draw Ravenous Chupacabra, we get to murder his Legion Lieutenant, and then his entire board's significantly less scary.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I think that does it. Yep, not playing out that land bit us. Because we would have been able to make a 4-4, which means his Legion's Lieutenant couldn't attack. And we'd have more bodies. So we'd have an extra blocker. It's okay. Our opponent does have a super sweet deck, though. I'm pretty sure he just has lethal. Yep, there it is. What was that?
At least we're consistent.
We might go 2-1. Yeah, we might go 2-1. We'll see you guys in the next round.
Yep.